Welcome to Anilao, nestled on the island of Luzon, Philippines. Once a place where men and women had to seek employment abroad, tearing families apart, the tide has turned. Now, thanks to the burgeoning diving industry drawing enthusiasts to witness seemingly insignificant underwater species, jobs abound locally. Families stay united as Anilao transforms from a departure point to a thriving hub, celebrating the richness beneath its tranquil waters. In the beach of the diving resort Bucio Anilao, meet Kirsten, a young girl whose playful assistance to her father, Eric, hints at a transformative future. Explore the rare marine wonders that have shifted the fortunes of this community. Kirsten, once destined for overseas work, now embodies a beacon of hope, symbolizing tangible improvements in the quality of life for herself and the people of Anilao. To uncover the submerged secrets of Anilao, we embark on a dive into its vibrant reefs. June, our local guide, leads us to the captivating dive site known as Verde Island.
Now in Verde Island, and which is very good for wide angle, lots of coral, mushroom corals, and corals, a lot of damsel fish, so many things that you can. Sometimes there is hawkbill turtle.
Diving into the coral reefs surrounding Anilao, we discover vibrant ecosystems teeming with colourful marine life and a diverse array of tropical fish. The sturdy coral structures provide a habitat for an abundance of invertebrate species. "15 miles from Anilao, Verde Island stands secluded from populations, tourists and fishermen. Swept by nutrient-rich currents, its reefs remain in excellent health, adorned with large sponges, thriving coral and abundant marine life. Despite its breathtaking beauty, this type of seabed isn't precisely what divers seek when they come here to explore. To uncover the tiny creatures that have transformed countless lives, we must venture into different environments. To delve deeper into the evolution of diving in Anilao, we meet Dave Santos, a pioneer in the local diving scene and the current manager of a resort specializing in underwater photography enthusiasts.
I started diving around in the 80s. Had a very good friend of mine, Elmer, and what was very popular then was to do spearfishing. So that's what we were doing as a way of enjoying our diving. So that was back in the 80s. So when we were back then, the volume of divers weren't so big. Photography actually wasn't even known before, because actually having to have a camera before was very, very, very expensive, and the underwater cameras that were out during those days weren't too much. So our way of enjoying was spearfishing, enjoying reefs, and then going to deeper depths to get the nice fish. But that was long, long time ago.
Preparing our underwater cameras to seek the peculiar creatures that have transformed the tourism landscape of Anilao, we submerge into a seemingly lifeless and unappealing sandy bottom, even marred by debris. Understanding why an underwater photographer would journey from the other side of the planet to this remote destination proves to be a challenging puzzle. Yet, after a few minutes, we realize we are not alone. Small eyes confidently observe us, expertly camouflaged and nearly invisible to an untrained eye. Some remain partially buried, exposing their venomous spines like the devil's scorpion fish. We uncover a world where nobody is who they appear to be. Camouflage and deception are the rules of a deadly game. Joy works at a dive resort and belongs to the generation of young women who have the opportunity to stay with their families without having to migrate in search of employment.
Years ago, a lot of girls here in Anilao, they needed to go abroad because that was the only option they could have. There were very few hotels and resorts where we could find a job, but in the last years, with the popularity of diving, a lot of diving resorts have been built, offering many job opportunities. Now we don't have to think about going abroad to work to support our families. We can work near our families and stay together.
In the late 90s, amidst the muddy volcanic river mouths of Papua New Guinea, shell collectors initiated a revelation. Initially drawn to the allure of mollusks and shells, they soon realized that seemingly uninteresting sandy expanses held a hidden bounty. It was in these unassuming landscapes that a wealth of species, elusive in the vibrant coral reefs, revealed themselves. This unexpected twist marked the genesis of a new understanding, the notion that beauty and rarity could be found in the most unexpected corners of the ocean. This marked the inception of the muck diving industry. Within this fascinating realm, exotic mollusks adorned with captivating shells gracefully roam the sandy bottom, resembling armored vehicles on an endless grazing journey. Shifting from the unhurried parade of shelled mollusks, we now gently explore the intriguing world of nudibranchs. These shell-less creatures, a distinctive attraction in Anilao, showcase an impressive diversity with hundreds of species. In this transition from the slow procession to the unhurried traverse, catch a glimpse into the unique marine life thriving in these waters. It's worth noting their fascinating characteristics. These colourful sea slugs, often no larger than a few centimetres, are renowned for their striking hues and intricate patterns. What's truly remarkable is their ability to incorporate toxins from their prey into their own tissues, providing a natural defence against predators. Their vibrant appearances serve as a warning to potential threats, showcasing the incredible adaptability of these tiny creatures. These colourful sea slugs are not only a visual spectacle, but also boast a unique mating ritual. Nudibranchs are hermaphrodites, possessing both male and female reproductive organs. During mating, they exchange sperm, a delicate dance where each partner fertilizes the other's eggs. This extraordinary reproductive strategy contributes to the biodiversity and survival of these enchanting creatures in the underwater tapestry of Anilao. The overwhelming abundance of nudibranch species and the diversity of their forms leave us in awe. Witnessing the beauty of their colours and patterns, it becomes clear why diving enthusiasts, especially those passionate about underwater photography, journey here to marvel at these captivating creatures. However, the minuscule size of some of these creatures begins to highlight why having the guidance of a highly specialized critter spotter is crucial to locate them. The intricate world of these nudibranches requires the keen eye of an expert guide for a truly enriching experience. Flatworms grace the ocean floor, their vibrant colours often mistaken for nudibranchs despite their distinct identity.
When we were getting into the early 90s, and then I was also became a dive instructor, then I started to realize about conservation and the need to protect the reefs. So actually, that's when we stopped doing our spearfishing, and we got into more of conservation, conserving all making sure to teach also my students about conserving the reefs, because there were actually the reefs were deteriorating, not necessarily from spearfishing, but from other methods of illegal fishing, where we had people who were doing cyanide, some people were going with illegal ways of fishing, and so in a way it was also destroying the corals. Even other people were getting more aware of the environment, and so there were more action on conserving the reefs, and so we had what we call the dive permits that we had to make sure that there are less illegal fishing, or to ban actually commercial fishing in this area, And so through the years, we saw that it really developed and really improved the area because of these steps that were taken during the 90s.
The prohibition of industrial fishing in the 90s marked the initial and necessary step for what would later blossom into the surge of diving to discover peculiar creatures. Our guide, June, is eager to introduce us to more creatures for which he has developed a special instinct. Like nudibranchs, these belong to the mollusk family, but their behaviors are far more advanced. Enter the realm of cephalopods, cuttlefish, squids, and octopuses, considered the most intelligent invertebrates. The enigmatic mimic octopus is a master of disguise, with its remarkable ability to imitate the appearance and movements of various marine species, captivates both divers and scientists alike, with a repertoire that includes mimicking lionfish, flatfish, and even venomous sea snakes. The mimic octopus showcases unparalleled adaptability. With its unique appearance and mesmerizing behaviors, the wonderpus octopus is an elusive cephalopod. Adorned with intricate patterns, adds a touch of wonder to the underwater world. We witness the cuttlefish in action, silent, swift, and lethal. With a rapid burst, it extends its tentacles, capturing unsuspecting fish in a calculated dance of predator and prey. We now shift our focus to the flamboyant cuttlefish, a master of transformation. In the blink of an eye, it seamlessly transitions from blending with its surroundings to a vibrant display of captivating colors. This enchanting cephalopod possesses the ability to create a living canvas of hues, engaging in complex behaviors such as courtship displays and intricate communication through color variation. A small bobtail squid delicately buries itself in the sand, skillfully concealing itself from our gaze. In this hidden dance with the ocean floor, the tiny cephalopod showcases its mastery of camouflage, disappearing into the sand. When the blue-ringed octopus desires to go unnoticed, finding it becomes nearly impossible, a challenge that only the most seasoned guides in Anilao could overcome. With its exceptional ability to blend seamlessly into its surroundings, this elusive cephalopod remains a testament to the expert eyes that navigate the hidden wonders of these waters. For underwater photographers, capturing the enigmatic blue-ringed octopus is a high-stakes pursuit. Its radiant blue hues, signaling danger, serve as a compelling lure, irresistibly attracting divers to the mysterious depths where this potentially perilous cephalopod conceals its secrets. Its relative, the motor T octopus, distinguishes itself with a solitary blue ring. In the realm of extraordinary cephalopods, the elusive hairy octopus reigns as a rarity, challenging even the most seasoned observers. Its peculiar appearance and exceptional elusiveness make it a coveted sighting, a prize for those fortunate enough to catch a glimpse of this uncommon denizen of the deep. The coconut octopus, ingenious and adaptive, crafting shelters from coconut shells, conchs or anything it finds. It disappears by burying itself in the sand. Traditional banker boats, a staple of Filipino waters, now serve a crucial role in dive centers. In this scene, Eric is a skilled craftsman dedicated to constructing these boats tailored for divers.
I used to work with my father building banker boats. When I finished my studies, I went abroad to work. But after 6 months, I realized I'd rather work in the Philippines and help my family. When I came back home, I was really happy to be back in my country. I realized that I could work building banker boats for the dive centers and work here like my dad used to do. It takes me about 6 months to build one boat, and they need many boats for all the divers coming in the recent years. So I have a lot of work. As Filipinos, this is a good place for us.
On one of Eric's handcrafted boat, we venture forth to find more of the tiny creatures that have transformed lives. Although Eric may never witness them underwater, his skilled work resonates with the flourishing seascape of Anilao. Whip corals provide a home for various crustaceans that seamlessly blend among the tentacles of their polyps. These shrimp benefit from a privileged position, capturing drifting plankton, nourishing themselves amidst the intricate branches of the whip corals. A hermit crab peeks from its shell. A coral crab delicately explores. An orangutan crab exhibits its distinctive appearance, and a porcelain crab gracefully captures plankton from within its anemone. As we explore the diverse shapes of crabs, a truly extraordinary character is about to make its entrance, the dynamic boxer crab, a testament to nature's endless creativity. This remarkable creature reveals a fascinating partnership with anemons, adorning its claws with these symbiotic companions. Beyond serving as a form of defense, they contribute a touch of grace to the underwater ballet, a delicate dance between the agile crab and its living adornments. Symbiotic relationships are common in the world of crustaceans. Amidst these partnerships, a particularly captivating relationship unfolds. The wire coral shrimp symbiosis with the bubble coral, a testament to the intricate interdependence among underwater species. This relationship is a fascinating example of mutual benefit. The wire coral shrimp seeks refuge within the protective tentacles of the bubble coral, finding shelter from potential predators. In return, the shrimp provides the coral with increased access to food through its constant movement, creating a harmonious partnership. The eyes of mantis shrimp are equipped with up to 16 photoreceptors, far surpassing our mere 3, allowing them to perceive UV visible and polarized light, Their vision system ranks as the most complex in the world, showcasing the marvels of nature's design.
The critter diving actually began, I would estimate, around 15 years ago. During the early years when we used to dive, we did not even think of diving in sandy areas. All we thought about was going to areas where there was coral, of course. But now, maybe around 15, I'd estimate 15 years ago, then the realization of people that there are small critters, there are these little weird little animals in the water that are very interesting. And then, so slowly, this has boomed in this area at Anilao, where we have now macro photography and actually muck diving, which during when I started, we did not even think of going to sandy areas. So what are you going to see in a sandy area? But now, it's just becoming very prolific, and it's really it's really a boom with photographers.
In the fascinating world of shrimp, each variant a jewel for underwater photographers. These creatures, with their diverse colors and patterns, become visual trophies. Among all the species, two stand out as coveted treasures: the tiger shrimp, hidden from less trained eyes and uncovered only by the most expert guides. And the elusive harlequin shrimp, challenging to find but often remaining in its territory as long as it has delicious sea stars nearby, allowing for prolonged observation. Elusive yet captivating, it tends to linger in its territory, making it a sought-after subject for patient underwater photographers eager to capture its mesmerizing presence.
Then when we started getting photographers here, and most of the photographers were saying that, there's a place like Lembe. Lembe is a place very well known for macro photography, muck diving, and then we were realizing that some of the critters that we would see in Lembe, we could see here. I mean, like blue ring octopus, the matoti octopus. We have the hairy shrimps, the hairy frogfish. All these critters that have been seen in Lembe, we realized that we had it here. So what's happening now is because we're more aware of this macro type of photography, so now people we are more aware of trying to look for those kind of critters here in this area.
With Anilao's rise in popularity as a haven for underwater photographers, a new figure has emerged: the critter spotter. These specialized dive guides have mastered the art of finding the tiniest and most elusive creatures. When an Anilao critter spotter mentions tiny, brace yourself for something incredibly minuscule. In this realm of underwater wonders, attention to detail unveils a world of microscopic marvels.
Now we have like a new breed of photographers coming from all over the world, where this macro photography actually started in other areas, not necessarily Anilao. And because we're getting this influx of new photographers looking for new things, critters, macro, muck diving. So of course the dive masters or guides in this area had to develop or learn what kind of critters these photographers are looking for. And we realized that these things could be found here, and their eyes just needed to adapt, because maybe before we used to just pass by a certain area and maybe the critters were there, but we just never had the eye for it. But now they have the eye for it, and they are able to look for all these critters, which is making Anilao very, very popular, because photographers can come here and ask for certain species, and we do our best, and we're pretty successful in trying to find these little critters that they are expecting to find. Of course, these critters are not tied down, but I mean, at least you have a better idea of their habitat, where to find them, and so it's easier for the guides to show these guests these species.
The skill of these critter spotters extends beyond locating elusive species to presenting them to divers and photographers without disturbing or interfering with their natural behavior. They're not only experts in their field, but also ardent advocates for preserving the wealth of species in the waters they navigate daily. Their commitment underscores a delicate balance between showcasing the underwater marvels and safeguarding the fragile ecosystems they call home.
The main thing for the guides to do is to help the photographers to find the critters, and then not interfere with their natural behavior.
Exploring the spiky realms of fire sea urchins, Anilao's guides showcase their expertise by not just identifying elusive species, but also understanding the specific environments they inhabit. The venomous spines of fire sea urchins is a prime location to search for unique creatures, like zebra crabs and coalman shrimp, species that have exclusively adapted to thrive in these fiery habitats. Anilao's guides adeptly find electric clams. These elusive creatures, emitting blue sparks to attract prey, thrive in hidden zones known only to these expert guides. Recognizing that even discarded items can become shelters, Anilao's guides unveil the hidden sanctuaries where various fish and invertebrates seek refuge. Beyond the enchanting realm of invertebrates in sandy areas, Anilao unveils a world of exotic fish species, intriguingly nestled among rubble and coral zones. These treasures, not commonly found in other destinations, contribute to the extraordinary biodiversity of this underwater sanctuary. In Anilao's vibrant reefs, the pink-eye goby flaunts its lively colours, while the bearded yellow goby adds a touch of golden elegance. The ribbon eels stand out with their captivating ability to change colours. They can transition between shades of black and vibrant blue. This colour transformation is associated with their age and life stage. The pygmy seahorse, barely the size of a fingernail, skillfully camouflages itself among coral branches, while the leaffish, resembling a drifting leaf, expertly maneuvers through the waters, showcasing nature's intricate artistry in the heart of Anilao's underwater wonderland. A fascinating alliance unfolds between snake, eels, and industrious shrimp. In this symbiotic partnership, the shrimp find refuge within the protective embrace of the eel, securing themselves from potential predators. In return, the eel benefits from a thorough cleaning service, as the shrimp diligently remove parasites that might otherwise plague the eel's slender form. Among them, the clown snake eel stands out with its distinctive appearance and harmless nature, adding to the enigmatic beauty that lies beneath the surface in Anilao's rich aquatic realm. Very close to the surface, just beneath our boat, the frogfish comes into view. Not the most adept swimmer, but boasting one of the fastest strikes in the animal kingdom. It entices unsuspecting prey with a small lure suspended in front of its nose. This clever bait, a strategic tool, lures prey into the range of its lightning-fast strike. A small fish ventures too close, falling victim to the frogfish's rapid attack. However, the prey is not easily subdued. It deploys a spiky defense mechanism. Undeterred, the persistent frogfish spits out its catch. But hunger prevails. When the same fish unwittingly swims close again, the frogfish swallows it once more, only to eventually spit it out again, showcasing the effectiveness of the prey's spiky defense. Frogfish can seamlessly change its color to blend in with the vibrant hues of the sponges that surround it. This remarkable ability to camouflage adds another layer to the frogfish's prowess as an ambush predator, allowing it to disappear into its surroundings, awaiting the perfect moment to strike. In some scenes, we witness frogfish in pairs, seemingly portraying a harmonious image of companionship. Yet, beneath the surface, these cunning predators, despite apparent cooperation, are not strangers to cannibalism. In times of scarcity or fierce competition, the line between companion and prey blurs, unveiling the ruthless nature of survival in the depths. These underwater yawns are a blend of functionality and intimidation. While it helps them realign their jawbones, ensuring optimal functionality, it also serves as a display of dominance in the face of perceived threats. In the sandy depths of Anilao, the hairy frogfish moves gracefully, its fine and delicate hairs swaying in the underwater current. It strategically halts, demonstrating remarkable patience. With subtlety, it moves its alluring lure, a prelude to ambush. The hairy frogfish, a master of patience, is poised to attract its prey with the illusion of a delectable morsel. Drifting in the open waters of Anilao, the rare Sargassum frogfish elegantly maneuvers away from the seaweed. At the seafloor, an anemone fish diligently tends to its clutch of eggs, fanning them to promote uniform development. Through the translucent eggs, the tiny eyes of the developing offspring are clearly visible. Seahorses showcase a rare phenomenon. Male seahorses take on the role of pregnancy, a remarkable feature in the animal kingdom. This distinctive parental responsibility adds a unique layer to the underwater world. Similarly, male pipefish also actively participate in nurturing their offspring. This intriguing family dynamic unfolds as marine life continues to surprise. Filled with anticipation, June, our seasoned guide, leads us on a special dive, chasing a rare encounter, the elusive rhinopias, a unique scorpionfish species with 7 known varieties scattered across the Indian and Pacific Oceans. Spotting one is a rare treat. As we patiently navigate the rich coral landscapes, a moment of awe unfolds when we finally encounter these elusive creatures, one adorned in vivid yellow, the other in regal purple. These fleeting glimpses encapsulate the enchantment of Anilao's underwater world, where each dive promises to reveal extraordinary secrets. The perpetual cycle of day and night is mirrored even in the underwater depths. As the sun sets, light gives way to darkness, transforming the underwater landscape. As night falls, the planet's largest biomass migration unfolds. Plankton, the foundation of marine life, undergoes a vertical journey from the depths. Lost in the shadows of the deep, a box jellyfish drifts. A delicate yet potent reminder of the intricate dance between beauty and peril beneath the surface. The crocodile eel emerges from the sand, a master of stealth in the shadows. A buried stargazer conceals itself in the sand, exposing only its lure. Suddenly, it unearths itself, then swiftly buries back into the sand. The shadows of the night gradually fade, and at dawn, as the first glimmers of light caress the waters, the cycle of species resumes. We've witnessed how tiny creatures have positively transformed the lives of people in Anilao. But how small are these creatures really? For a visual reference, I've placed my finger next to some of these species. As we marvel at the minuscule wonders dancing alongside my fingertip, it's a poignant reminder of the profound impact these seemingly insignificant creatures have had on the people of Anilao. While their small size may deceive the eye, their role in transforming lives is nothing short of monumental. These underwater gems not only contribute to the thriving ecosystem, but have also become a lifeline for the local community, bringing newfound prosperity. However, as we delve into the delicate dance of life in these waters, we also catch a glimpse of the looming challenges that threaten this fragile paradise. The same forces that sustain this underwater haven are under siege, hinting at a future where both the marine world and the community that depends on it may face unprecedented trials. The escalating popularity of Anilao as an ideal destination for encountering exotic creatures could have unintended consequences. An excessive influx of divers may lead to the disappearance of more sensitive species. Careless diving practices can impact the feeding and breeding behaviors of certain species, causing long-term harm that might eventually deter experienced divers, who travel specifically for certain species, from visiting due to their absence. The global deterioration of reefs worldwide, whether due to rising temperatures causing coral bleaching or human factors like illegal fishing practices, also impacts the reefs of Anilao. If these reefs vanish and divers stop coming, numerous diving-related jobs would disappear as well. The pervasive issue of illegal fishing and drifting ghost nets poses a serious threat to Anilao's underwater realm. Abandoned nets entangle vibrant coral reefs, disrupting the delicate balance of marine life. The aftermath is evident. Thriving dive sites, once teeming with schools of fish, now stand eerily empty due to the detrimental impact of illegal fishing. It's a stark reminder that the hidden wonders of Anilao are not immune to the environmental challenges. In addition to the visible threats, Anilao contends with the pervasive global issue of plastic pollution. Floating fragments and discarded plastics, some originating from distant urban areas and remote cities, tarnish the pristine waters. These remnants, caught in the gentle sway of underwater currents, pose a silent yet profound threat to the marine ecosystem. As the world wrestles with the excess of plastic, Anilao stands as a microcosm of the broader environmental challenges exacerbated by the reach of plastic waste. An emerging environmental concern in Anilao revolves around the impact of anchors, including those from diving boats on the delicate reef systems. Each day, numerous anchors are dropped into the water, posing a threat to marine life as they entangle with the reefs, causing long-term damage. This ecological harm could lead to a decline in the overall quality of the diving experience, potentially deterring future divers. In response to this issue, the local government, in collaboration with the Resort Owners Association of Mabini, has initiated a program to install 90 fixed buoys. This proactive measure aims to mitigate the impact of anchors, fostering a more sustainable and reef-friendly diving environment in Anilao. As we conclude our journey through the depths of Anilao, we're left with a profound appreciation for the intricate balance between nature and human interaction. From the smallest nudibranch to the grandeur of coral reefs, each element plays a vital role in shaping the underwater mosaic that captivates divers and transforms lives. Through the lens of a camera or the eyes of a diver, Anilao reveals itself as a sanctuary of beauty and resilience. The critters that inhabit these waters may be small, but their impact resonates far beyond their size. They've not only become ambassadors of marine conservation, but also catalysts for positive change in the lives of those who call Anilao home. Kirsten's radiant smile encapsulates the enduring spirit of Anilao, a testament to the triumph of harmony between people and the underwater wonders. In preserving this delicate balance, we pave the way for a future where her joy becomes a legacy for generations to cherish.